It's a hockey stream here on episode 452 of the VIG Lounge, where the Vegas Golden Knights are traveling out east. First stop, The Rock, to take on the New Jersey Devils. Can the Golden Knights stop the high-powered offense of the Hughes brothers and company? Or will they be dragged through the Pine Barrens by the Jersey Devil? There's only one way to find out. But before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With the housekeeping items out of the way, let's jump right in to the Golden Knights and Devils here on the VIG Lounge, where apparently my camera has a green light saying it's working, yet it's not. Underway with Eichel winning the draw. I'm so frustrated about the camera, I didn't even pay attention to that, but be that as it may, the VGK got the first shot on goal after winning a draw. And the Devils now look to bring it into the Golden Knights zone. Save Hill at the side of the net, the rebound, and Timo Meier, the former Shark, gets the Devils on the board. It's 1-0 New Jersey. You know what? We're going to fix this midstream. Why not? We already know what happened. The Devils have a 1-0 lead. That's awesome. Proud of them. They did great. They should be writing home to their mamas just saying that they got the first goal. It was excellent. All right, there we go. New Jersey with a quick one. As Timo Meier, as you heard it, is his 15th of the year. Now Mark Stone trying to match that. Eichel with a chance, denied by the Devils netminder. And it's easy to chant, "Let's go Devils," when your team's leading 1-0. And it's going to be two right here. No, Hill with a save. So my frustration doesn't need to reach a boiling point. Ivan Barbashev looks to get it in, and Brennan, whoever that is, because I'm telling you right now, I am not familiar with the Devils farm system. Yeah, that was a pretty nice save. Too bad you couldn't handle the rebound, Aiden. You stopped a 78% chance of a threat analysis, but couldn't handle a rebound. That's all right. Only one. And the Devils win their draw in their own zone. Pesci gets it to Hischier. They got it to Nason. And that is knocked offside. And we will have an opening, or we'll have a center ice draw with a little under 5 minutes gone here in the first. Second line out there for Vegas, as they look for the equalizer. Mason hammered along the wall. Trying to get the pass up the right side. Mitch Marner hounded a little bit by Hischier. Gets the puck back, flings it, and Brennan will cover. Again, I have no idea who this Brennan goalie is. I've never heard of him before. I mean, maybe he's a call-up from the Devils farm team. I honestly have no idea. Anybody who's watching this is a Devils fan. If you know who this guy is, please let me know. Because I thought it was either going to be Allen or Markstrom, but be that as it may, that goalie still hasn't given up a goal yet, so maybe they're onto something. I don't know. And the Devils take that pass away. Golden Knights had to tag up. Hit behind the Devils net. Who's got it? It looks like Marner has it. Collected along the wall by Dorothea. The fling one off the pad of Brennan. Long drive, White Claw with a bomb, and Brennan will hang on. Still 1-0 New Jersey, 11:30 to go. As we highlight Jeremy Lauzon. As the Devils win that draw. Hit along the boards. Another hit, trying to free the puck up for the Golden Knights. Pass across. Carlson Gains the red line and sends it in. Picked up by Siegenthaler. Big battle for it, and the Devils come away with it. Hamilton to former Golden Knight Cody Glass, who hits the deck. Some might argue that he has a perfect last name. It's because he gets injured a lot. But I'm not one of those people. As we highlight Dylan Coghlan. And that's why. Huge hit by number 52. And now we're highlighting Jesper Bratt. And I'm sorry, with the way that haircut is and the smile, he kind of looks like a Bratt. Kind of has that jock bro energy in that photo, but he's a professional athlete, so shouldn't be surprised. And who knows, maybe he is a nice guy in real life. I can't say whether or not he is, but if the last name fits, and you're going to have to take it. Drive by Korzak, blocked by Hughes. And that is Luke Hughes. Wondering if we're going to have 3 Hughes brothers in New Jersey at some point. You won't on this stream unless the computer version of the Devils does make that trade, but wonder if you will have it IRL, I don't know. The dumpster fire that is the Vancouver Canucks right now. Unfortunately, my cousin is a Canucks fan, so I'm sure he's feeling that. Shout out if you're watching, Bren. Puck sent in by William Karlsson. Dorofeev. And Karlsson with a chance, and Dorofeev is down. Now back up, trying to get the puck, but Hughes will get there first. Hughes shaking and baking, and Aiden Hill said no. Golden Knights having a hard time getting it out. But they will, courtesy of Mitch Marner. Marner shoots, it got blocked on the stick of Hamilton. Nice defensive play. I got to give credit, give the Devil his due, as it were. That was an enormous hit as well. Let the bodies hit the ice. Marner with a drive, and Brennan swallows that one down low. 2:39 to go in the first. Vegas still looking for the equalizer. Now we're going to look at Timo Meier. Oh, for a hit this time. Okay. Fourth line out here now for the Golden Knights. And the Devils will not try looking at it out. Mason deflects it off the glass. Colton Sissons gains the red line, sends it in. Collected along the wall by Kolasar. Drives to the net. Scores on the rebound. Colton Sissons gives the Golden Knights the equalizer. We're tied at 1. .107 to go in the opening frame, and this game is all knotted at 1. Puck brought right back in by Kolasar, looking to drive, and the fourth line is looking to add, and nearly did, courtesy of Brett Howden in front. Fourth line still in the offensive zone, so why not? Draw one by the Devils, though. Brett Pesce finds Hischier. Puck taken away. And dumped right back in by Sissons. Collected along the wall by Howden. Oh, what a chance at the buzzer, but it won't matter. I think Brennan got the save regardless, but be that as it may, this game is tied at 1 after 1. Take a look at the stats. Shots on goal, 12-6 in favor of Vegas, who really came on in the latter stages of that period. How the Devils have 100% passing percentage is beyond me. Golden Knights heavily out hitting New Jersey 15-3, but like I always say, if you are out hitting the team, or the other team, it means that you don't have the puck. Unless you're Peter Forsberg. And the Devils, of course, clean up the draws 8-2, but we did win a couple, so that's a small victory. And let's see. Who will break the deadlock in the second? Will it be the Golden Knights? Or will we have to dance with the devil in period 2? Let's find out. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Period 2 action next, as I try to make sense of what the hell I'm talking about. Hischier and Eichel wins that draw. Puck carried in by the captain. Mark Stone slings one. Backhand by Eichel, didn't go. I don't know if Brennan got a piece of that or it just went wide. Trying to get the one-timer off, didn't work. Stone with a chance. Backhand, Barbashev scores. Ivan the Terrible gives the Golden Knights a 2-1 lead early in the second. And it all generated the chaos from that shot by Stone. And then Barbashev is able to take advantage of the rebound. And the Golden Knights get their first lead early in period 2. And we'll see if we can sustain that momentum or if the Devils will bring it right back. Devils are like, come on, let's take a chance. If you know, you know. If you don't know, that is off the Reload and Load era of Metallica. And one of the courses that got stuck in my head is a decent track off that album, even though both albums are not so good. And kind of nothing after that was really all that good since. At least in my opinion. But hey, like what you like. Korzak does a little dance, tries to dump it in, but that's going to be an icing. Nearly 4 minutes gone as we highlight the Brat for some reason. Oh, big hit. Okay, good job, buddy. .16:02 to go here in the second. Golden Knights with a 2-1 lead. That shot got blocked and then went off the post. Golden Knights looking to get it out, and they will. Mitch Marner decides to gain the red line and dump it in. And the Devils' defense get it right back. Carried in. Long drive handled by Adin Hill. And Dorofeev will dump it in. Marner around the net. Rebound from Dorofeev wouldn't go. Brennan has both and will hang on as this relative unknown goaltender is keeping the Devils in it. Brendan Dillon had it and lost it. Across to White Cloud. Hanifin tried to jump up on the rush, but picked off by Palat. Pesci to Nason. Goes right back in across to Hischier. Now to Palat. Walked off. And Brandon Saad. Oh, actually got that on goal. He meant to dump it in, but tested Brennan. Nice passing plays, but Adin Hill said otherwise. White Cloud feeds it up the middle. William Karlsson stops up, waits for reinforcements. And they didn't arrive in time. Tried to get a shot away. Out to the blue line. Oh my. The rebound is there, but the Devils get there first. And we're down to a little over halfway through this game with about 8 minutes left. Golden Knights were looking for more. This is going to be an icing. And an easy one as Kovacevic touches up. As we're now highlighting Paul Cotter. Wow, they really are handing out zone abilities like candy. I mean, I'm not saying Paul Cotter didn't have a great start to the season last year, but I mean, where was he after that? And this is going to be another icing as Hamilton touches up. Apparently, one thing they don't teach you in Vegas is how to pass the puck. I'm going to have to try to work on that. Because I'm sick of these defensive zone draws, especially because you're going to get a fluke where somebody like Luke Hughes is going to let a bomb go, and then you're done. Now William Karlsson swings one, he scores! What a thrill from Wild Bill! 3-1 VGK! Nice turnaround, and then stops up, and then wires it past Tyler Brennan to give the Golden Knights a 2-goal lead. Mitch Marner wants to get in on the scoring party, not on this occasion. Goals from Sissons, Barbashev, and now William Karlsson gives the Golden Knights a 3-1 lead. Dorofeev with a chance, topped by Brennan. Out to the blue line. Stone trying to skate in, not really known for his skating, but he tried. Cotter lost it, got it back, then lost it again. Chance by the Devils, turned aside by Hill. And Siegenthaler keeps it in. Golden Knights trying to get it out. And Hannafin will do just that. Left it along the wall. Far side try went wide. Eichel has it on the rebound. Now Barbashev. Back to Korzak. Bomb went wide on the right wing boards. Shot by Eichel off the crossbar. Oh, that would have been a spectacular goal had the crossbar actually helped the Golden Knights instead of hindered. But what can you do? (3-1) Golden Knights after 40 minutes. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats, shall we? Shots on goal, 23-15 in favor of the VGK. Hits, 27-9, also in Vegas' favor. And Devils' passing went down a shade to be a little more realistic. Going down to 95. And, of course, the Golden Knights are way behind in the face-off dot. But, again, that's to be expected with the blind guy. So, again, be used to it by now. That's why when I get on those runs where I get like 3 or 4 face-offs in a row, it's kind of magical because it almost never happens. But the Golden Knights do have a 3-1 lead, 3 goals at even strength. Let's see if we can bring this one home, shall we? 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Third period action next here on the VIG Lounge. Devils win that draw because of course they do. Barbashev got it to Stone. Now to Eichel, trying to split the defense. Eichel with a chance, denied. Stone has to settle it down. Stone lets it go. Off the pad of Brennan. Trying to get it back to Korzak. Across to McNabb. McNabb with a turning shot, and Brennan came out to challenge and hangs on. Nearly 2 minutes off the clock as we highlight William Karlsson, who has found the back of the net tonight. which you're going to see right here. Turn, spins off a check, and then it's nice to see William get himself a goal. He hasn't been on the sheet in a while. I know he's injured IRL, so hopefully we get him back soon, because I want that center net. Pass across. And up to Eichel. Oh man, what a hit. Pass across and up. Now to Eichel again. Eichel trying to go around everybody, but stopped by Brennan. Poke check in the last minute. Or well, last second, I guess I should say. Puck rolls in on Brennan, and he will recover with 14:46 to go here in the third period. Now we're going to take a look at the handiwork of Aiden Hill. Off his elbow, off his pad, he's held some. Definitely been strong when called upon. 14:46 remaining, as I had mentioned earlier. As the Devils win another draw, because, you know, death, taxes, and lost draws on the VIG Lounge. Three things you'll always have in life. Oh, what a breakaway chance. Here for Hurdle. Oh, Brennan got out the challenge and denied what looked like a sure goal. Out now to the blue line. Marner lets it go, and it's off the pad of Brennan. He will hang on with 12:47 remaining. Tyler Brennan, this unknown, definitely keeping the Devils in it. I mean, I guess he can't be that unknown. He does have a picture, so... But still, I have no idea who he is. I've never heard of him. Shot by Wyckoff, pops up here. Wyckoff with his own rebound. Brennan is all over the place, and somehow he's able to hang on. He's rolling around like a fish on the dock. My word, what a sequence. And oh, look, a teammate fell on him. Bowling pins in front of him as well, and making 29 saves so far. As we look to highlight Mitch Marner. Definitely a guy that you want to highlight in a matchup like this, even though he has not found the score sheet yet. He is the Golden Knights' leading scorer in this season playthrough. Nice defensive play. The right side now to Hurdle. Hurdle will send it in. Collected along the wall by Dorothea, then knocked off the stick. Cody Glass will hammer it in. Collected along the wall by the Golden Knights. And Hurdle will find Marner. Marner doing a bit of a stick handle here, and that shot got blocked. McEwen. Drive. Handled. And now Mark Stone looks to carry in. Stone with a chance of Brennan off the pad. Nice takeaway by Eichel. Cross to Korzak. Up the right side to McNabb, who will send it in. Mark Stone will hunt it down. Lost the puck, got it back, nice chance. And Brennan had an answer. Well, the Knights trying to keep it in. Not able to do so on this exchange. Big hit by McNabb. Pass across to Korzak. Up the up the middle, sorry, as I try to get my bearings together. To Brandon Saad. Saad, chance off the pad of Brennan. Cross now to Carlin. He lets it rip. Golden Knights couldn't get it out. Devils trying to get themselves back to within one. As we look at New Jersey's schedule, which I have no interest in. Was that Sheldon Keefe? I don't know if that really looked like him, but maybe. Shot blocked off the stick of William Karlsson. And he will dump it in. Left it along the wall again by Saad. Off the pad! Or maybe a little higher this time. Now we'll try the other side, he scores! That's the bottom line! Because Brandon Saad so! Golden Knights lead it 4-1! Able to just get around Dougie Hamilton and put it home. Eichel wins that draw. Tried to get it into the zone, but it's off a stick. And now Korzak does. The rebound's in front of the net, and Brennan will pounce on it and hang on with 2:23 to go. Oh, that was the Oregon. I'm like, what is that weird beeping noise? I thought it was something in my house at first. Oh my God, that was uncomfortable. Devils look to bring it in. Hughes. Golden Knights trying to get it out of the zone now. And Mark Stone tries to work around Siegenthaler. Thought better of it. Took a shot anyway. You can't Dipsy Doodle him. Just try to take a shot and use him as a screen. Pass picked off by Eichel. Mark Stone sends it in. Check along the boards. I don't know, that might have been boarding in some circles. I kind of am surprised that wasn't called, but I'll take it. Pass in front. And Hill with a couple of dandy saves in the latter stages of the third period. Bertle does get it into the double zone, but it's not quite off his stick. Marner decides to throw the body. As we're down to under 10 seconds left, and this game is over. The Vegas Golden Knights come to New Jersey and tame the Devil by putting some holy water on the ice. I don't know. As they come away with a 5-1 win, 5 different goal scorers, and I will tip my cap to Tyler Brennan again, whoever he is, because man, this potential third, fourth string goalie was excellent in this game for the Devils. Here's the last goal by Brandon Saad. Let's take one last look at the stats before we wrap things up, shall we? Shots on goal, excuse me, not thoughts on goal. Shots on goal, 39-25 in favor of the VGK. Hits, 41-13, favoring the Golden Knights. And, of course, those face-offs, don't even want to look at them. 19-6 New Jersey, I'll say it. But what matters most, Golden Knights, 4 goals of even strength to the Devils 1, as there were no penalties in this game whatsoever, in spite of how many hits on the VGK side. But the Golden Knights do come away with a win. 4 different goal scorers, as I mentioned earlier, and they continue to roll with goals from Sissons, from Karlsson, from Brandon Saad and Ivan Barbashev gives the Golden Knights another huge win. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a fantastic Friday, everybody.